Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to today's Lunar Classic video update for Wednesday 3rd of August. And right now we are looking at some little bit of a progress to the upside and sideways movement at the moment. So what's going to happen, we're going to dive deep into it and see what the hell is going on. So at the moment, I do believe that you're looking to hold the inverse head and shoulder, and that's like a very positive sign at the moment. So finally, the inverse head and shoulder is still getting hold at the moment. So as long as you're going to hold that inverse head and shoulder, then we're looking for Lunar Classic to basically continue higher, and that could be up to this target right here, 11531, and potentially continue up with the trend. So let's dive into the weekly at the moment, because I want to check how the weekly really is looking forward to be. So first thing is first, ever since the previous four candles on a weekly time frame, you've had Lunar Classic to manage to make that dragonfly doji, which means that if it ever actually tries to come down to 8547, then that's going to be a very big problem. So how this candlestick closes in the next 4 days and 16 hours is going to really matter at the moment. So in the next 4 days, 16 hours, if you're going to have, this candlestick try to come and flash red again, just like that, then you're putting a continuous 5 weeks of a downtrend to the downside. So the weekly closing really matters at the moment. And if you end up green like this, so there are two things I'm going to talk about here, okay? If you do end up with a very green candle just like that, and then again, if you do come in on the 4-hour time frame, not only are you ending up in a green candle for the very first time, but you also end up holding this inverse head and shoulder, and you stay above that neckline right there, there is a good chance that you might actually start to move to the upside. So on the smaller time frame, if you want to put a stop loss, I bet the wick here has to be the stop loss, okay, 9403. So if you actually come down and take out that wick right over there, then probably it could actually continue down. But let me give you another idea. This is way better of a stop loss down there, which is actually 9266, because that's actually like destroying the whole right shoulder that you've built for Lunar Classic there. And you destroy the whole right shoulder, then the inverse head and shoulder gets cancelled all in all. And then not only that, you go down and you make a weekly red candle once again, and then you continue, the downtrend just continues to go down and down and down. There is one more thing that I just want to check on the RSI, how we're looking on the RSI as well. So let's bring in the RSI. You can see the RSI is screaming overbought at the moment. So you did went to the overbought section on the 4-hour time frame, right? And whenever you did that, it's like whenever you came up there, you retrace to the downside, you move up there, you might be retracing to the downside. So if you were to retrace, my better guesses is that you're really going to look for the RSI to come down to be in an oversold level at the moment. So it's a little bit of a bot. Let's see if we can retrace to the downside. My take is that there could be a correction coming in soon, and it can cause the coin to actually go a little bit more down. And you do have the hanging man as well right over there, so be careful of that hanging man at the moment. I do reckon if you start to take out the highest part of the hanging man, it's going to be this level here, then there's a good chance that you might continue just a little bit with that small uptrend. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're in an uptrend, but still a good progress to actually just continue higher. So let's see what happens in the next coming 4 days, because I do want to see how the weekly really closes. If the weekly closes in a green candle, that will be actually really amazing. And that's it for today's update on Lunar Classic. Hope you enjoyed this quick one. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.